Hello everyone, welcome to Anime No Me, and thank you for joining us for another One Piece video. As we are going deeper into this final saga of One Piece, the identity of Luffy's mother still remains a mystery. And although Oda-sensei might have given us a small glimpse of Luffy's mother during the promotional chapter for One Piece film Red, it's still very little and doesn't really please us fans of the story. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the possibility of Luffy's mother still appearing in this final saga of our story, and what the reason might be why Oda-sensei has kept her hidden for so long, and not even showing her in flashbacks of Luffy's past. But before we dive into the video, if you're new to the channel, or even if you've watched a bunch of our videos, we'd be absolutely honored if you'd leave us a like, and even subscribe, and maybe leave us a comment letting us know what you thought of the video. It really helps us out, especially with that old YouTube algorithm, and it continues to motivate us to make more content. And if you'd like to help out the channel in a bigger way, consider sharing this video or another one of your favorites with a friend. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So my friends, the history of Monkey D. Luffy is full of mysteries and adventures, and since the beginning of the series, one of the most intriguing enigmas that surrounds the character is the absence of information about who his mother is. Of course, we know that his father is Monkey D. Dragon, the most wanted revolutionary in the world, and that his grandfather is Monkey D. Garp, a marine known as the hero of the Navy. However, little is known about the woman who gave birth to this future king of the pirates. Now, this doesn't mean that Luffy has had zero motherly influence or even motherly figures along his journey. Of course, he had a character that still remains very important in our story, and that is of course Dadan, a woman who, although initially hated her obligation to take care of Ace and Luffy and Sabo, ended up building a great affection for these three boys, considering them pretty much her children. And yet, the true identity of Luffy's mother remains unknown, and this gap in the character's backstory could be a key element for future twists and exciting reveals. Throughout the fanbase, there have been multiple speculations emerging about this mysterious character, and one of which makes some sense, and it's related to the fact that Oda-sensei might be preparing a shocking revelation that could occur after Luffy becomes the king of the pirates, or even just before that event. One of the most popular ideas is that Luffy's mother may be directly related to an important figure in the One Piece world, and some have suggested that she could be a former ally of Gol D. Roger, the legendary former pirate king, or even belong to the world government. And this would explain why her identity is so closely guarded and why Luffy has never had the chance to meet her. Another possibility is that Luffy's mother could even have been a renowned warrior, and maybe even a former member of the Marines, or some legendary pirate who left a big mark on the world before disappearing. But her absence could also be linked to some great tragedy or crucial event in the past, which would justify her distancing from her own son. It is important to note that within the plot and story of One Piece, the search for an absence identity is a recurring theme, and we see this in several of the stories of Luffy's crew members, from Robin, who searched for years for answers about the history of the poneglyphs and the Void Century, to Sanji, who tried to escape from his own biological family, and which ended up leading to the exciting Whole Cake Island arc. In this context, the search for his lost mother could become a turning point in Luffy's trajectory, adding emotional depth and bringing more complexity to this main character. Now, the idea that Luffy could end up running into his mother after becoming king of the pirates is kind of a plausible speculation that could happen in the future of our story, and it would put an end to this mystery in where he pursues this mysterious character who's been kept hidden for quite a long time for some reason that Oda-sensei just hasn't revealed yet. So as time passes, Luffy and his companions will continue their epic journey across the sea, facing increasingly dangerous challenges and more powerful enemies, and it's all going to be in search of that legendary treasure known as the One Piece, and of course Luffy's gaining of the title of King of the Pirates. So the search for the identity of Luffy's mother does remain interesting for us fans, but we don't know how it might fit in. As the crew progresses on their journey, they may actually encounter allies or even enemies who have information about Luffy's mysterious mother, and some of these encounters could reveal intriguing clues that lead them to believe that she might have played a really important role in history of the world and consequently in the search for the One Piece. Furthermore, as Luffy gets closer and closer to becoming the Pirate King, it is possible that influential figures from the One Piece world will begin to take an interest in him and his origins, and some of these figures could know or even be related to Luffy's mother, making the search for his identity even more relevant. So as the crew faces these challenges in their quest for the One Piece, Oda-sensei could use this opportunity to create an exciting and captivating arc that deepen the plot and the bonds between the characters. The revelation of Luffy's mother's identity could trigger a whole series of events that could affect not only the protagonist, but also his friends and enemies. Even more than that, Oda-sensei could further explore the history of Luffy and his mother through flashbacks, showing their relationships, the reasons behind their absence, and how it shaped the protagonist's character. And these flashbacks could be emotionally impactful and would offer us fans a much deeper perspective on Luffy's journey. And because this is our final saga. As this plot progresses, Luffy will end up facing more difficult and challenging times, and he may end up making discoveries about his mother and his past that could shake his convictions or even his determination. And these moments of self-discovery and personal growth could further enrich the character's evolution during this final saga of One Piece. When Luffy finally becomes the king of the pirates, his journey might be complete because he will have achieved that goal that he desired from the beginning. However, the identity of his mother will still remain as one last mystery to be solved. This type of ending would leave a sense of closure for us fans, while maintaining the aura of mystery and adventure that characterizes this epic series. And Luffy's mother has the potential to play a crucial role in the final stretch of One Piece's story. Her identity could be linked to important figures from the past, and her revelation could bring exciting twists to the plot. And as the crew advances in their search for the One Piece, there might be clues about Luffy's mother found in unexpected places, making this search even more thought-provoking and captivating for fans of the story. And so, as the Straw Hat crew gets closer and closer to their goal of finding that legendary One Piece treasure, the mystery surrounding Luffy's mother does remain a flame burning within the hearts of fans. As I said, the quest for the ultimate treasure and the title of Pirate King could lead to many twists and turns along the way, and the identity of Luffy's mother is just one of them. So as One Piece's final saga unfolds in a series of emotional events, we could bring to light clues about this missing mother figure. As the crew and plot advances, they're gonna face more formidable enemies, but they're also gonna encounter more powerful allies, and each new island and adventure provides more details about the history of the world and possibly Luffy's mother, fueling even more curiosity and the desire to find answers. As they reach the climax of their journey, Luffy and his companions are gonna face the biggest of challenges, which will test all of their strength and determination. However, even in the face of such adversity, they're never gonna forget the purpose that brought them together in the first place, which is finding the One Piece and the achieving of all of their goals. And with the achievement of that goal, finally, the long-awaited moment may arrive when Luffy becomes the Pirate King and the entire world turns its eyes on him, including those who knew the truth about his mother. As the celebration of the new Pirate King fills the seas with joy and trepidation, the Straw Hat crew could receive a clue that will lead them to the answers they've been looking for. And together, they'll set out on one last adventure, following the clues scattered throughout their journey and unlocking the secrets of the past, each piece of information bringing them ever closer to meeting Luffy's mother. And then, in an exciting moment, they'll finally be able to meet, where the true identity of Luffy's mother would then be finally revealed, bringing with it not only a surprise revelation, but also a deep emotional connection with the protagonist as well as his journey. And this revelation would not only complete Luffy's story, but could also resonate with the entire crew and the world around them. And so the mystery that has intrigued fans for so long would finally be unraveled, adding an exciting twist to the very end of One Piece's grand adventure. That final search for Luffy's lost identity could transform him into a touching and memorable Pirate King, whose legacy and stories will be remembered for generations to come as Monkey D. Luffy's story comes to an end. So the world of One Piece will continue to live on through the legends that he, as well as his crew, will create. This thrilling, epic journey of pirates, mystery, and friendship will remain an unforgettable treasure in the hearts of all those who have sailed alongside the Straw Hat Pirates, finally bringing a conclusion to these two great mysteries that have plagued our story. So with all that said, my friends, we'd now love to know what you think about it. Do you think, first of all, that we might actually find out who Luffy's mother is? And do you think the figure that we saw in that promotional material for One Piece Film Red was in fact our great future Pirate King's mom? And also, who do you think it could be? And what kind of relationship do they have with our story? Are they a world noble? Were they a pirate? Were they a marine? How do you think all the puzzle pieces fit together? Or perhaps, is this going to be a mystery that will be left to the ages? Because we have heard in SBS segments that Oda-sensei really doesn't feel that certain pieces of the story have to be revealed. Now, we know that mothers have played an essential role in some of our characters' backstory. For instance, Nami with Belmer, or Nico Robin and her own mother, and learning all of the sacrifices that the people of Ohara made to preserve their knowledge about the true history of the world. But with Luffy, is it really important for us to learn who his mother is? Does it provide some sense or real essential piece to the narrative? Or is it simply just something for us to wonder about while we watch the rest of this epic story unfold? Let us know what you think in the comments below. So as we wrap up our video for the day, we'd like to thank you all so much for watching, especially those of you who've made it here to the very end. Be sure you comment on any themes or ideas that you'd like to see in future videos. And also, since you made it this far, give us a like and hit that subscribe button before you head out to take on the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you all in our next video. Let's keep sailing this giant sea together. Take care.